Hey everyone, it's Jezza here, and I just want to make a little video about the Yowie incident that happened the other night with me and my brother Craig. We went to Badger Creek up there near Hillsville. It's beautiful, and I highly recommend you go out and check it out. We went to Sanctuary Park Cottages, and we were at the Lakeview Cottage. We were there from the 7th to the 8th of this month, 2026, and it was beautiful and enchanting. But we heard some things. Didn't see anything, but definitely heard some things. Where on the second night, Craig had gone to bed, and I was up. It was late. It was like 12:30 a.m. And I was up and sitting outside having a smoke on the veranda porch thing, and I hear something, and I always remember this. I hear, "You." Have you guys heard that? Have you heard, in relation to the Yowies and stuff? Like, I've heard that description. I've heard that sound before. I'm trying to find it online, and I also Google AI. Told me that Badger Creek and Hillsville are a hotspot for Yowie sightings here in Victoria. I didn't know that. So, but it makes sense with that geography and topography and stuff. It makes sense that they would be there. I heard that "you," and I immediately knew that I was hearing something almost like I shouldn't be hearing it, or it was otherworldly or different. And I did, with the things I know about, the things I'm into, I did immediately think of Yowies, and that I'd heard that sound before. And I'd heard they do this vocalization, this sound. It wasn't human. It wasn't a dog. It was something different, and I heard it. And it was moving to the left, far away from me, maybe a few hundred meters away, maybe 300 meters, something like that. Somewhere where I could still hear it. And it was moving to the left. And I'm using this dual view camera thing. So it was actually a night like this. I kind of seeing something like this, except that light was off. And it went from this side over to that side, and I heard it going "you" a couple of times. And when it went to the left, I heard it interact with a dog. A dog started barking at it. And I didn't think much of it, all of this. It wasn't until the next day, the Saturday, that I mentioned it to Craig. And he said, "Well, yeah, I heard it too." "What? You were in bed?" "No, I heard it another time, the night before," I think he said. And then I remembered, and then he's like, "Well, remember how we heard the rustling?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." We were sitting outside having our smokes on that same porch, and we heard rustling. And just thinking, I thought it was like, I don't know, birds at nighttime or some animal. Now I'm thinking, it's that friggin' Yowie. It was like sussing us out, like scoping it out and looking for... I noticed the bins outside said, "Please keep latched closed." Is that because in a sort of American Bear style, how they go for the garbage at campsites? Is that like the same sort of thing? Maybe these people at the homestead, because there is a homestead at Sanctuary Park Cottages, maybe they're fully aware of this thing that's happening, or maybe they keep it a secret. So I have a lot of questions, and it was all, I just get across to you that it was all mainly those noises that I heard, the "you," and it sounded like a vocalization. It was coming from like a bipedal being, creature. It sounded different and eerie, and I did have that sense of dread, which Google told me about, and that I've heard about, that you get when it's looking at you. And I think maybe even made that sound when it got eyes on me for the first time, maybe there's a few hundred meters away, and it saw me. It made a noise, and I did hear it. Oh, yeah, it's just so cool. And Craig, reinforcing that he heard it as well, and we heard the rustling. I even heard a thump. I even thought, well, to the right of me, Craig didn't even hear it. To the right of me, there was all this stuff happening. I thought it was something different, but maybe it was he was checking us out. Oh my God. Anyway, that is the sighting at Badger Creek, 2026. Me and Craig, Jezza and Craig, at the cottages, Lakeview Cottage. Thank you for watching my little video, and please tell me what you think, and also let me know if you've had any experiences with Yowies. Okay, cool. See ya.